Welcome to my Media Studies CCR 3 Creative Critical Reflection.
During my media lessons, I've gained a lot of knowledge about various skills such as photography and Photoshop. Since I did my magazine design on the Canva website, I learned a lot about the usage of it. Whilst taking pictures for my magazine, I also learned a lot about organizational skills, since I told my models how to pose and what to do. During lesson time, I often focused on my magazine, since there are unlimited possibilities and things to do with the website regarding the designs for my magazine. This has also taught me that making mistakes is normal and isn't something I should be afraid of, since I have always learned from them. The basic planning of the actual photo shoot was more difficult than I had expected. The timings were often off, and plans for the photo shoot were often cancelled due to my models not being able to attend since they had a lesson. After repeated cancelled photo shoots, I have decided that it would be best to switch the times after school. That way everybody had time. Something I also struggled with was editing. Making the background fade in with the picture itself was difficult since I had no proper experience with editing or Photoshop. In media class, I learned a lot of new things which I have never even thought about before. I had the possibility to acquire knowledge about all the necessities which are used to create an amazing front cover of a magazine. When I took my first pictures, I had no idea that things such as lighting, camera angles, and poses played such an important role in making a good-looking magazine. I learned about editing pictures and how to use the Canva, which was a huge benefit in doing my work. Combining different elements such as small shapes or lines, which make a huge difference from the designing aspect. Overall, media studies has helped me expand my knowledge, and I am much more open-minded and fearless when making decisions. I think something that went really well and gave me a lot of enjoyment was editing my pictures, experimenting with different things, adding different fonts, and trying out multiple things. For example, while I was working on my masthead for my front cover, I experimented a little with the O of Adonis. I tried to make the O look like a halo behind my model's head. However, I did not like the finished version of that and decided to just leave the O out completely.
As you can also see, I experimented a little with the colors of my magazine front cover. Since originally I wanted to have red as my main theme color, however I later on changed it to a lighter blue.
This was my creative critical reflection. I thank you very much for your attention and for listening.